All it takes is a little courage.
Exactly how do you become a true hero?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 bravest animated Disney characters. Think you know Kingdom Hearts? Click below to sign in with your Google or Facebook account and take the new trivia quiz on WatchMojo.com. It's pretty hard, but get it right and you could win a collectible box from Culturefly, loaded with exclusive toys, accessories, and apparel. Click here or follow the link in the description. For this list, we're taking a look at Disney heroes who prove themselves to be unselfish, truthful, and above all else, brave.
Stop that! I'd rather die than be like you!
Number 10. Ariel, the Little Mermaid. There's a wonderful world under the sea, but for Ariel, who was stuck down there her entire life, the beauty and magic of Atlantica just wasn't enough.
I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing.
Longing to walk the earth with feet, she embarks upon an adventure to follow her dream.
Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand.
Now, we don't know about you, but if our dreams took us face to face with a giant tentacled witch who promised to grant our deepest wish, we'd probably think twice. But Ariel agreed to do a deal with Ursula, and when things took a turn, had to fight her for survival. If that's not brave, we don't know what is. Number 9. Pocahontas. Pocahontas. History is littered with the bloody and the heartbreaking, and Pocahontas is filled with both. When white settlers travel to America and decide to build their colony, they clash with the native inhabitants, Pocahontas among them. But this is a story about reconciling differences.
I think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you.
It's hard enough standing up to your family without having to convince them that the people invading your land are worth befriending. Pocahontas puts herself on the line for love and encourages everyone to stop fighting and to appreciate the differences between cultures, knowing that standing up for what's right might kill her.
If you kill him, you'll have to kill me too.
That's one hardcore lady.
This is the path I choose, Father. What will yours be?
Number 8. Marlin. Finding Nemo. The Big Blue can be scary, especially when you're in Australian waters. There are any number of things that can do you damage. And after Marlin witnesses his wife and unborn children die in a barracuda attack, it's no wonder that he doesn't want to leave his safe anemone home. When divers take his last surviving child Nemo from the Great Barrier Reef, Marlin has to face two of his greatest fears at once, losing his son and leaving the safety of the reef.
But dude, how do you know when they're ready?
Well, you never really know, but when they know, you'll know, you know? Oh.
What he learns along the way is how he can be a better father without compromising the safety of his son, which we think is the bravest thing of all.
It's the only way we can save Dory! I can do this!
You're right. I know you can.
Number 7. Merida. Brave. It's all in the title for this one. One of our favorite redheads, Merida has to balance the expectations of her family with the choices she wants to make for her own life.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbrog, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
Whether it's stepping up with her bow and being ready to fire as she tries to win her own hand in marriage, or having to fight a bear and break a magic spell, Merida learns that true bravery lies in the compromise between standing up for yourself and appeasing the desires of your family.
Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it.
Number 6. Aladdin. Aladdin.
They'd find out there's so much more to me.
This street rat just wants a better life where he doesn't have to steal food just to live. With a bit of luck, and a magic genie, he manages to sneak into the Sultan's palace to woo the Princess Jasmine, disguised as a foreign prince.
You aren't just some prize to be won. You should be free to make your own choice. I'll go now.
No!
What? What?
If that's not already a sign that he's brave, albeit a bit crazy, then having to face the evil Jafar who transforms into a giant snake is definitely enough to convince us. We guess that's what happens when you're willing to fight for your true love. You're willing to be brave, even if that might get you killed. Number 5. Hercules. Hercules.
I will find my way. I can go the distance.
You might think that being the son of a god is an easy business, but it's definitely not when you're the child of Zeus and Hades wants you dead. This is the reality for Hercules, who almost dies as a baby and then fights his way from honest farm boy to Greek hero.
Yes, indeed!
We get tired just thinking about his accomplishments, but one of the most outstanding ones is pulling himself together to save Meg, even though it meant that he almost lost his own life in the process. But the bravest thing of all? Giving up the immortality he worked so hard to gain, just so he could spend the rest of his life with Meg.
I wish to stay on Earth with her. I finally know where I belong.
Number 4. Belle, Beauty and the Beast.
Well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
Well, you should learn to control your temper.
Even though she's a textbook Ravenclaw, she might just be a Gryffindor. She's the Belle of our hearts, and she deserves that spot after everything she goes through. When her father seeks shelter in the Beast Castle, the Cursed Prince traps Maurice there and refuses to release him. That is until Belle finds him and Beast agrees to take her as prisoner in exchange.
Take me instead.
You would take his place?
Belle, no! You don't know what you're doing!
If I did, would you let him go?
While this might be enough bravery for a lifetime, Belle only manages to impress further when she stands up to the mean-spirited and jealous Gaston, who attempts to kill Beast.
He's no monster, Gaston. You are.
She's as crazy as the old man.
She proves to us all that true bravery comes from the kindness in our hearts, and that anyone can find that beauty if they dare to look for it. Number 3. Officer Judy Hopps, Zootopia. It takes a lot of guts to follow your dream, especially when you're a rabbit trying to become a police officer.
Just quit and go home, Fuzzy Bunny.
There's never been a bunny cop.
Never.
Never.
Trying to differentiate herself from the rest of her species, Judy put everything she had into becoming a law enforcer, even though every single person, including her parents and then her boss, doubted her ability.
Sir, I got the bad guy. That's my job.
Your job is putting tickets on parked cars.
She's an inspiration to us all, and reminds us that if something is important to us, we shouldn't let it go because other people think we will fail at it. If Judy can accomplish her dream, then we should be able to too.
And the more we try to understand one another, the more exceptional each of us will be.
Number 2. Moana. Moana.
Become one day. I know the way. I am Moana.
For Moana living on a Polynesian island, life is hard.
Sometimes, who we wish we were, what we wish we could do, it's just not meant to be.
She longingly looks towards the sea, but is forbidden to go beyond the reef, until fate one day decides that she must set sail and heal her island home of the poison that consumes it. It takes a whole lot of bravery to defy your parents to do what's right, and even more bravery to face down a volcanic demon who wants to kill you.
This is not who you are. You know who you are.
Moana persists anyway, and when she returns the heart of Te Fiti, restores her home to health. But the best part, her bravery allowed her people to embrace their fear of the sea, and they became a seafaring people. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
He had love. He never lost sight of what was really important.
Easy with that. Careful.
And neither will I.
Rapunzel, I've spent my entire life hiding from people who would use me for my power. Rapunzel, when I should have been hiding from you.
So who is the weaker species? Ants don't serve grasshoppers. It's you who need us!
Run. Run away, Scar. And never return.
Yes, of course.
Number 1. Fa Mulan, Mulan.
No! I did.
Ancient China could be a brutal place. With the Huns bearing down on them, Mulan decides that she must save her father from conscription. She disguises herself as a man and joins the army instead. We think joining the army in disguise is brave enough in itself, but Mulan proves that you can be even more courageous. When expelled from the army, she continues to follow them anyway, determined to save her country from the Hun invaders.
Did you see those Huns? They popped out of the snow! Like daisies!
Are we in this together or not?
When it comes down to it, she saves the day and all of China. We almost can't believe that Mulan is based on a real Chinese legend. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.